No one's going to get in your way and no one's going to stop you. And I think over the years, I misapplied that in a lot of ways. But now I'm seeing just in business and investing, it's extremely useful because there's a lot happening in the world. It's always something. And it can very easily turn into a feeling fest. And we are humans and we feel a lot of things and they're not always helpful. Like my feeling that I don't feel like going to the gym is not helpful. It's just not. Like it doesn't support my goals. You know what I mean?
Your feelings
Like
don't support your goal.
my feelings don't
Okay.
support my goals. Like it just doesn't. And so now I'm learning, and I think I need to make a better habit of it. I'm learning to actually take that experience and be like, no, be quiet. Like you go over there or, I'll save that for later and I can come home and commiserate after I go to the gym and then I can come here and pout. Okay. So I think that is a habit that I need to strengthen instead of avoiding, because I kind of associate it with pain, but I think it's actually very helpful.
And I think that's an awesome lesson that your mom kind of giving you, at such a young age. But it's like a seed almost. Like it takes a while to manifest and get the right soil, get the right sunlight and the right watering to finally flourish. And look at you now, like you're doing such a great job. So just want to
Thank
give you
you.
applause for that.
Thank you.
So when it comes to the future of your business, where do you see this going from the lending perspective?
Yeah. I see a network of people who are empowered to leverage their money to help each other. Now, this is also not a new thing, right? The Jewish communities have been doing this forever. Okay. This is literally how they have built wealth amongst themselves is by loaning money to each other. It's very simple, right? And so I see this as solving a problem of access to funds. Black people got money, first of all, and not just white people. Other people got money. People have money. Like I know that there's a lot of rhetoric about people struggling and that definitely has its place. But the people that I'm seeing and the money they're coming with, I'm just like, wow, okay. Because people are inheriting money. People are getting money from their employers. Like they have the funds to make a difference in regular people's lives. And so I see this interwoven network of people who uplift each other's businesses and help grow wealth together just by using our own money, like not always going outside to look at a bank or some institutional lender. And I mean, technically we're institutions in the sense that we have set up entities to loan, but I mean like this kind of relationship based lending, but legitimately, right? Like
Yeah.
with real documents and real consequences and just a real respect for each other and each other's businesses and not feeling like we can't get to the next level because we don't have access to capital. That's what I see. That's what I hope for.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
And hopefully, the person that's listening to this will really get inspired to say, like, you know what? I have my self-directed IRA or I have my old IRA from my other company that I need to bring over and let's make this happen. And I want to make sure that they have the resource available. So is there anything you want to leave the audience, the person that's listening to this before we get into the final four questions?
I guess to leave the audience, I would say be creative in your thinking about your source of funds, right? So I started with my old 401k, but trust and believe I've done loans from all kinds of sources, for better or worse.
Right.
I have done loans from my savings account. I've done loans from credit cards. I've done loans from lines of credit. Like the world is your oyster. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, teach me the ways. I was like, okay.
Yeah, there's tons of ways. And I had a student who did a margin loan, which is like a loan against
Yep.
your brokerage account. She used that money to do loans. I got people using life insurance to do loans. Like yeah, it's fascinating. So I would say, don't automatically X yourself out. Think creatively about how you can redeploy your capital. Because I know people who got money sitting in these high yield savings making 3% per year, And that's cute, but it's not going to make a big difference, right? Like when you can be making 15%, 20%. So something to think about.
That I never even thought about the marginal loan process because I get them all the time to reinvest in the stock market, but I was like,
See?
hmm, never thought of it because you pay it back because the collateral is the actual stock itself, and I was like,
Right.
right, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we might have to talk offline for this.
Yeah. Yeah. People are getting real creative.
Yeah, all right, ready for the final four?
Yep.
All righty. Question one: what does wealth mean to you?
Wealth to me means freedom. And that's what I've always been striving for, like freedom of time, freedom of money, just the ability to do or not do what I want, when I want, with who I want, just to move about freely and being exposed to other people who are doing that, I think is really what like jailbroke my mind. I was like, wait a minute. These people are in another country on a Monday and they were in a different country last Monday and they don't work. Why do I have to work? Like just seeing. And I was like, wait, there's a way, you know, and I don't think that they're more deserving than I am. So why is it that they have that freedom and I don't? And to me, that is wealth, like the ability to do that and still also have your health, right?